I'm Bryan. I'm the CEO of Tahche and the host of the Philippine Business Playbook podcast. Today we got a pretty special episode. We're going to go through some day in the life, if you will, how a CEO mixes business with pleasure in the Philippines, and kind of show you a little bit behind the scenes. So Tahche has its headquarters in Cebu, Philippines. You're going to see a little bit about that. And you're going to see a little bit of the fun times that we do. Dinner in Cebu, some of the beaches that we go to. We went out to a beautiful resort. You're going to see that. And you're going to see a little bit about what life can be like for a CEO that has a team in the Philippines. Many of our clients have come out to visit their teams and spent time with team building activities, gone to the resorts and gone to the offices as well. So I think that a lot of people, when they think about having a team in the Philippines, they're really thinking about just the challenges of working with a team in the Philippines. And what does that team actually look like? Where are they working? What does that office look like? And they have no understanding about that. And I think it's changing now, but there was a time when there was some concern about sweatshops and all that stuff. And really, the purpose of this video is to show you behind the scenes, to show you what it looks like in an office in the Philippines, particularly the Tahche office, but also what does it look like working there? And if you happen to have the opportunity to visit your team in the Philippines, what does that look like as well? What are the dinners going to look like, and what are the opportunities at the beaches? And so hope you enjoy this video. It was a lot of fun recording, and let's see what we got. So let's jump into it. I started Tahche in 2012 and have been regularly traveling to the Philippines to visit the team and plan for the future and meet with locals there about growing the team and facilities and stuff like that. And this was one of those trips. So I had my VP of Special Projects come with me, and we met with the team for our quarterly meeting. We talked to our landlords. We talked to some of our attorneys. We met with the team to kind of give them some rah-rah and get them motivated. And we had some fun as well. So getting there is pretty easy. There's direct flights from JFK in Newark to Manila, and then a short jump from there to Cebu. It's a long flight. It's about 18 hours. But I always say once you get into it, a couple of hours, you're watching movies, you're sleeping, and you can. The internet's working, so you can answer emails and stuff like that. So really, for me, I take it as an opportunity to disconnect really and catch up on some movies, listen to some podcasts, listen to an audio book, and really kind of prepare for a full trip to the Philippines with getting a lot of work done. Once you're past a couple hours, you're sleeping, reading, watching movies. It doesn't really matter at that point. But you got to get ready for it. And I think the clients that have made it, they really appreciate the trip. The Tahche headquarters is in Cebu, Philippines at the One Nido Tower. Really a state-of-the-art facility, a Class A building. We have the entire 9th floor. There's security there. Really a beautiful building. It's a building that our clients, when they see, they're always impressed and very proud to have their team working there. It's a good recruiting standpoint. A lot of our employees are very happy to be working there. As you would expect, high-speed internet. We have generator backup. Really a secure building that provides 99% uptime for all of our clients. Recently there was a pretty big typhoon that came through, and I think we were only down for a couple of hours as they got the generator going, and really it's been serving us well and serves all of our clients well. One of the biggest benefits of visiting your team in the Philippines is the opportunity to mingle with the staff, to have those water cooler conversations. It really is impossible to kind of get to know your employees at a deep level if you're just meeting with them on Zoom. So having the opportunity to have lunch with them, to joke in the hallway, these are all things that really grow the cohesiveness of a team. And I think that empathy is created with your team when you've had an opportunity to break bread with them, when you've had an opportunity to hear some of their stories and their concerns and really get to know them. When that happens, you're going to create empathy so that they're willing to go above and beyond, and you're also understanding them better and maybe being more understanding of challenges and concerns that they have. So for me, the opportunity to meet with your team and have casual conversations is vital to the long-term success of any company. One of the main reasons for this trip to the Philippines was our quarterly meeting. At this meeting, we go over the prior quarter, the financials, how we're doing on budgets, where we are against our goals for the year, and how we did on the rocks and goals that we had for that quarter, and then set the goals for the upcoming quarter and make any adjustments, look at challenges that we have, and adjust it where necessary so that we can hit our annual goals at the end of the year. And I know that sometimes we have to do these on Zoom meetings, but I really try to do these in person. When we're in person, you're able to have more of a free-flowing conversation. You're able to look them in the eye and see their reaction to your points and what you're saying, and really build buy-in from the team. I think it's really important to meet with your team in person for these really important meetings. And so then when we have clients that come and have quarterly meetings, have discussions on long-term planning for the company, it really builds the cohesiveness with their team and sets them apart from our clients that are maybe less focused on that. And so I really try and encourage our clients to meet with their team, to have discussions about the planning for the future, and really get them on board with what the strategy is and what the goals are for the company. I think that's a huge benefit for our company and for our clients as well, and something that I recommend to everyone. When you go to meet your team in the Philippines, it's not going to be all work. For us, we have a Tahche Cheetahs basketball team. And so when we went out on this trip, I took this opportunity to join the team and get on the court. I'll be honest, it's been 20 years probably since I played a competitive full court basketball game. It was a lot of hard work, but I think I did well. I think I did okay, and I'm proud of that. But more importantly, I had an opportunity to bond with some of the employees that I haven't really had a lot of conversations with, and I was able to have practice with them and play a game with them, and really kind of show a human side to myself, so they're not just seeing me as the CEO. I was driving them on the business side, and really had a fun time doing something that they love, that I love, and creating more of a cohesive team for us. And in addition, not only for the employees on the team, but sharing those moments with the rest of the employees, photos of that, the inter office memos that we shared about the success of the team and the hard work that they were doing. I think that these company teams are something that are going away in the U.S. You don't see them as much. And so with our teams in the Philippines, I wanted to bring that back. And luckily there's a culture in the Philippines that still embraces that. We were really encouraged by the number of people that wanted to be on the team. And it really shows how cohesive a team can be, or a company can be, when they're doing these types of activities outside the office. And I'm really proud of the team. One thing I'm really excited about in Cebu is all the new restaurants and places that are opening up every day. It's amazing seeing the growth that has happened in Cebu over the last 10 years. Right now, there's a brand new casino, New Star Resort, that has opened up in the last couple of years. And part of this resort is all these great new restaurants. During this trip, we went to Mott 32, which is a beautiful restaurant that has locations in New York and Singapore, I believe, and in other first-class cities around the world. And so we went there and had a great dinner. We had the duck, which is what they're famous for. They've got great cocktails. And it's just one of the many great restaurants that there are in Cebu. And so what I tell clients is, when you come out here, it's going to be a first class experience. Not only are you going to have the opportunity to meet your team and bond with them, but you're going to have the opportunity to go to great restaurants, obviously the beaches and everything that people know about. But it's a great destination for restaurants and shopping and everything else that you might want to have when you go on a trip around the globe. It adds to the enjoyment and comfort of your trip. So don't worry, you're going to have great food when you come to the Philippines. At Tahche, it's all about the people. And so we really want to provide the best possible company culture for our employees. Not just our internal staff, but for all of the staff of our clients. If we can provide a great company culture, then our employees are going to stay on for a long time, our clients are going to be happy, and Tahche is going to succeed. And so we've really tried to create a situation where we're doing cool things for our employees all the time. And part of that is doing great summer parties and Christmas parties and anniversary parties and events like that really go above and beyond what you might be thinking about for your staff in the Philippines. If you're working with a online market source like Upwork or one of these other ones where you've got freelancers that you've worked with, you're not going to have the opportunity to provide these great events. It's just going to be something that's impossible to do. And so that is something that we want to lean into. We want to create that culture and those great events. And one of the things that we did this year was Tahchella. It's a little bit of a play on the Coachella thing, but we try and do the same type of thing where you've got great music, great food. Some of the employees entertained us with their own dancing and stuff like that. And we had some clients there that came and visited. It really was a fun time. It was an opportunity for me to meet even more of the employees and talk to them and have a drink with them and share a fun night with the employees. This is something that we try and do for our employees on many times a year actually, and I think it really adds to the commitment to our employees and why we have a low churn rate and why I think they provide a great service to our clients. When I started Tahche, I was really just looking for an opportunity to provide jobs for my family, and I was really just kind of focused on that immediate goal. I've been lucky enough to grow the company, and now there's over 500 people that work at Tahche, and many of them are the main breadwinners for their families, and I'm really proud of that. But it really still goes back to the original goal of helping the Filipino people. So what we've done over the years is do corporate social responsibility activities. During this trip, we went to the Banilad School, and we were painting the deck. This school goes back to the 1940s and really shows some of the great architecture of that time period. And we were so happy to be involved in bringing some of that beauty back. It's going to be the main headquarters for a athletic competition that they have coming up, and we wanted to bring some of that original glory back to it. We asked for volunteers from the team, and we're just I was touched by the number of employees that volunteered their time to go and help paint this facility and meet with the students and really kind of bring joy to the community. This is just one of the things that we've done over the years. We've worked with orphanages and senior centers and various other things and have plans to continue to do this in the future, and something that I'm really proud of and an opportunity that I've found really brings connection with the employees. When we do annual reviews with the employees, a lot of them say these corporate social responsibility activities are some of the highlights of the year, and some of the reasons that they really love working with Tahche is that they see that there's opportunities with this company to really support the community and aligns with their goals and what they want to do with their lives. And I'm really proud of that and really proud of what Tahche does. Every time I go to the Philippines, I try to explore the country more, to learn more about its great beauty and and visit a different place. This trip was no different. We went to the beautiful Candaya Resort in Bantayan and had an amazing time. It was our 1 year anniversary with my wife, and we were lucky enough to know the owner of the resort who invited us out there to see the beauty of Bantayan and the surrounding area. We were able to go on a horseback ride. We went snorkeling with the thresher sharks, which is an adventure in itself, and had a beautiful island hopping adventure. Just a beautiful place and an area where I was able to disconnect and have some free time and just enjoy the beauty of the Philippines and spend some time with my lovely wife. So that's an opportunity that you can have if you're going to the Philippines to visit your team. Most of our clients, when they come, they're going to take a couple of days to either go to a resort, either in Mactan Island, which is right next to Cebu, or maybe go a little bit further, go to Oslab and see the whale sharks, or go to Bohol and see the chocolate hills. There's many opportunities that are really easy to do, just like a 1 hour boat ride or a 1 hour flight or something like that from Cebu, and you can add that on very easily, a couple of days, and then make the trip a little bit extra special. Since you've gone all the way around the world, you might as well take a little extra couple of days to enjoy the beauty of the Philippines. And if you're able to, we've had clients bring their spouses and share with them the beauty of the Philippines. It's a business expense, so it helps there as well. So we always encourage that, and I want you to really take advantage of your team in the Philippines by having a little bit of fun and relaxation at the same time. I always try and do it on my trips, and certainly will be exploring another island when I go to the Philippines again. So I hope you liked this little tour of the Philippines, tour of the Tahche offices, and this little insight into what it's like working with and having a team in the Philippines. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. Please add a comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you got any questions about anything you saw, the places that I visited, the restaurants, anything like that, let me know. I'd love to answer those questions as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Philippine Business Playbook podcast, and we can continue the conversation and show you some more great stuff. So until next time, thank you and have a great day.